Welcome to Beginner's Web Development with PHP. This course is designed for absolute beginners with no experience whatsoever when it comes to PHP. This course is also designed to take you from novice status to expert status in PHP by the end of this course. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive right in. Welcome once again, guys. This is lesson 1. It's an introductory class, and in this lesson we're going to be talking about what PHP is and what PHP can be used for. Now, before we dive fully into this course, let's quickly talk about what is PHP. PHP simply stands for Hypertext Preprocessor. PHP is a server-side scripting language, or what most call a back-end programming language, that is designed specifically for web development. However, PHP is also used as a general-purpose programming language, and PHP was originally created by Rasmus Ledford in 1994. Now that we know a little bit about what PHP is, let's go ahead and talk about what PHP can be used for. So now, before I begin talking about what PHP can be used for, I'd like to simply mention that it's really important that you should already know HTML and CSS first before getting started with PHP. If you don't already know HTML and CSS, getting started and learning PHP may be a little bit too advanced and difficult for you. So I recommend that you go back, learn HTML and CSS first before proceeding with the rest of this course. Now, having said this, a lot of people are also going to tell you that you need to learn JavaScript first before learning PHP. While it's true that learning JavaScript makes it a lot easier to understanding PHP in the beginning, it also goes the other way around, meaning that if you learn PHP first and then learn JavaScript, it also becomes easier to understanding JavaScript. So you don't necessarily need to learn JavaScript before getting started with PHP. The minimum requirement, however, is that you learn HTML and CSS first. So now, let's go ahead and start talking about what PHP can be used for. PHP can be used to create more dynamic and advanced websites. Right now, let's say we were only to know HTML and CSS, we could go ahead and create a website where users can go on and click on a couple of links and read about some stuff and maybe watch a video or two and see a couple of images as well. But what if we wanted to make our website more dynamic in such a way that users can go ahead and do some advanced or interactive stuff on it? Let's say that perhaps we wanted to have a login system where people can go on and sign up, like a user account where people can actually log in and then get into a forum to like a post, comment on a post, or even share or post, or perhaps do some advanced stuff on the website. Now, in order to have such features on our website, we need to have a server-side scripting language like PHP, as well as what we call a database. Now, a database basically, as the name implies, is used for storing data or information. And we're talking about informations, all sorts of informations, like users who like the post, the comments on the post, the created user accounts, etc., and all this stuff can be stored on a database through our website scripting language. So in other words, if you don't have a database, you can't save dynamic information on your website. Now, the scripting language we are going to be focusing on throughout the whole of this course is the one we call PHP. PHP is the same thing WordPress is written on. It was formerly also the same scripting language Facebook was built on. As a matter of fact, more than 75% of all the websites in the internet are written on PHP. So PHP is an awesome tool when you get started with programming, and it's not one of the difficult ones to learn. Um, so remember, we're still talking about what we can do with PHP. Like I said, PHP can be used to create more dynamic and advanced websites. We can also use PHP to insert stuff into a database. We can also use PHP to extract stuff from a database. We can create cookies. We can create sessions with PHP, etc. etc. PHP is just really, really powerful. We can do lots of awesome stuff with PHP, and it doesn't just always have to be related to a database. We can also do stuff on our website not connected to a database. However, we need to have at least what we call a connected server access before we can begin working with PHP. So in the next video, we're going to be talking about the basic tools and requirements for working with PHP efficiently. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys in the next lesson.